Have you ever asked yourself the question, why am I in this pain? Why am I hurting this much? It may feel overwhelming right now, but remember that every hardship has its end. In the midst of the suffering, it's hard to see beyond the immediate struggle, but enduring through these tough times often leads to a place of healing and renewal. Pain occurs in various forms. It could be physical, it could be emotional or psychological. It is an inevitable part of the human experience. It can be overwhelming, seemingly endless, and at times unbearable. Pain comes in many forms and intensities. It could be the sharp sting of physical injury, the deep ache of emotional loss, or the overwhelming crush of psychological burdens. At times it feels unbearable, as it will never cease. We often find ourselves in moments of despair, questioning our strength and resilience. But let me assure you, pain is temporary. Understanding this can be a powerful tool for navigating through suffering. Pain is like a storm. It can be fierce and relentless, shaking us to our core. But just like a storm, it passes. The clouds eventually part and the sun shines again. This is not just a metaphor, it is a reality. Pain has a beginning, a peak, and an end. It might seem never ending when you are in the thick of it, but it will subside. These are the 6 personal stories of triumph. These narratives are drawn from diverse backgrounds and experiences, showcasing the resilience, courage, and unwavering determination that define true success. Whether it's overcoming physical disabilities, surviving harrowing circumstances, or battling societal injustices, each story exemplifies the power of the human will. These accounts inspire us to believe that even in our darkest moments, there is potential for triumph and a testament to the indomitable strength of the human spirit. Number 1 is Wilma Rudolph. She was born prematurely and contracted polio as a child, which left her with a twisted leg and foot. Despite being told she will never walk again, Rudolph's mother massaged her leg every day and encouraged her to pursue physical therapy. By the age of 12, she had shed a leg brace and joined her school's basketball team. Rudolph went on to become a track and field sensation, winning 3 gold medals in the 1960 Rome Olympics, making her one of the greatest athletes of her time. Number 2 is Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison for his fight against apartheid in South Africa. Despite the harsh conditions, Mandela remained resolute and used his time to further his education and strengthen his resolve for justice. Upon his release in 1990, Mandela led negotiations to dismantle apartheid and became South Africa's first black president in 1994. His ability to forgive and reconcile with his oppressors exemplified his triumph of adversity. Number 3 is Bethany Hamilton. At 13 years, Bethany Hamilton lost her arm in a shark attack while surfing. Despite the traumatic experience, Hamilton returned to surfing just a month later. She learned to surf with one arm and went on to win numerous championships. Her story of resilience and determination has inspired millions, and she continues to surf competitively and share her journey through books and films. Number 4 is Malala Yousafzai. She was shot in the head by the Taliban for advocating for girls' education in Pakistan. Surviving the attack, Malala continued her activism with even greater determination. At 17, she became the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate, Her advocacy has brought global attention to the importance of education and the rights of girls and women, showing that even in the face of violence, one can triumph through courage and conviction. Number 5 is Stephen Hawking. Diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis at the age of 21, Stephen Hawking was given just a few years to live. Despite his deteriorating physical condition, Hawking continued his groundbreaking work. He authored several influential books, including A Brief History of Time, and became a symbol of intellectual achievement and perseverance, demonstrating that physical limitations need not hinder the pursuit of knowledge and discovery. Number 6 is Helen Keller. She was born deaf and blind. When she was 6 years old, Alexander Graham Bell recommended her joining Perkins Institute for the Blind. It was there that they found Anne Sullivan, a 20-year-old teacher who will become Helen's lifelong companion and guide. The breakthrough came one day at the water pump when Anne spilled water on Helen's hand as the cool liquid flowed over her other hand. Suddenly, Helen grasped the concept that the signs represented the physical world around her. This moment was a turning point, igniting a passion for learning within Helen. With Anne's dedicated teaching, Helen learned to read and write in Braille and later to speak. Her education continued at various schools, including the Cambridge School for Young Ladies and Radcliffe College, where she became the first deaf-blind person to earn. Resilience is the key to enduring pain. It is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. Building resilience involves developing a positive outlook, nurturing supportive relationships, and maintaining a sense of purpose. When we are resilient, we can weather the storms of pain and emerge stronger on the other side. A positive outlook doesn't mean ignoring pain. It means recognizing that pain is temporary and focusing on the eventual outcome. It involves believing in your ability to overcome challenges. Research has shown that optimistic individuals are more likely to recover from illnesses and setbacks faster than those with a pessimistic outlook. Humans are social beings. We thrive on connection and support from others. During times of pain, reaching out to friends, family, or support groups can provide comfort and encouragement. Sharing our pain with others not only lightens the burden, but also strengthens our resilience. Having a sense of purpose gives us a reason to endure pain. When we have clear goals and aspirations, we can channel our pain into something meaningful. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, wrote about finding meaning in suffering in his book Man's Search for Meaning. He believed that having a purpose was crucial to surviving the horrors of the concentration camps. These are the 4 practical strategies for coping with pain. Number 1 is that there has to be mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help us stay grounded and present, reducing the intensity of pain and our reaction to it. Mindfulness allows us to observe our pain without judgment, which can diminish its hold over us. Number 2 is physical activity. Engaging in regular physical activity releases endorphins, which are natural painkillers. Exercise also helps distract the mind from pain and can improve overall well-being. Number 3 is creative expression. Art, Music, writing, and other forms of creative expression can be therapeutic. They allow us to channel our pain into something productive and beautiful. Number 4 is seeking professional help. There is no shame in seeking help from mental health professionals. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable tools and strategies for managing pain and building resilience. You need to embrace the journey. Life is a journey filled with peaks and valleys. Pain is one of those valleys, but it is not the entirety of the journey. Embrace the journey, knowing that each valley makes the peak even more rewarding. The darkest night produces the brightest stars. Have hope in yourself. It is a powerful force. It is the belief that better days are ahead, that the pain will end. Cling to hope during the darkest times. It is the light at the end of the tunnel that guides you forward. Remember, you are the author of your story. Pain might be a chapter in your book, but it is not the entire story. Take control of your narrative. Focus on the moments of joy, triumph, and love. Write a story of resilience and victory. Embrace the role of gratitude. It can shift our focus from pain to the positive aspects of our lives. Even in the midst of suffering, there are things to be grateful for. Practicing gratitude can lift our spirits and provide a sense of perspective. In conclusion, pain is an inescapable part of life, but it is not permanent. Whether it is physical pain, emotional anguish, or psychological distress, it will end. By building resilience, nurturing supportive relationships, maintaining a sense of purpose, and practicing gratitude, we can endure and overcome pain. Remember, you are stronger than you think. The pain you are experiencing now will become a distant memory, a testament to your strength and perseverance. As you move forward, carry with you the knowledge that no matter how intense the pain, it will end. And when it does, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, share, subscribe for more videos like this. Feel blessed.